Okay, so I can't believe I used the word rolling. Okay. Okay. So I have my gloves on because I don't want to get my finger oils all over the thing. So it's been sanded to 220 grit, and then this first stage of this is getting dye onto it. I didn't go super duper crazy sanding it because I'm gonna dye it, fill the pores, sand all that stuff off, just so the pores are filled, and then dye it again, so it doesn't have to go nuts. And then in the I'm a Dum Dum file, when it came to the cavity, the electronics cavity back here where the stuff fits, I decided to use something called a super switch. I don't know if you can see this. This is like for my guitar playing maniac friends. It's actually, I guess, 4 or 5-way switches in one. And I designed, well, kind of cobbled together this weird circuit that I'm going to be working on here. And I realized that the switch, it just doesn't quite fit the way I wanted it to fit this way. So I have to reverse it that way, which means I have to kind of draw all that stuff again to make sure I solder it on right, because there's so many different soldering points in this. Other stupid things I did, the volume potentiometer here, I didn't give myself enough room for the normal size potentiometer. They doesn't fit in the hole. So the good news is I have these little 1/2-inch guys lying around too. It's a 500K pot, so that'll go in there nicely. Not a big deal, but I can't believe I did something so stupid. I'm literally only off by like maybe a few thousandths of an inch, but it just drives me nuts. So that's that. We're off to the races. I'm not good at finishing guitars. It's not my favorite strength. Sanding is a pain in the butt. Unfortunately, guitar making is 95% sanding, but we'll see how it goes, and hopefully it goes okay. Thanks. Bye.
Off to the races, Kentucky Derby.
Right.